Holy shit, is that the legendary Darkman? Holy crap! Dude, you're like a shiny Pokemon where I come from. I was just kidding, man. Boys almost ready.
I was talking to myself, sounding out his name, trying to spell it, or write it down.
Fire. Alright, stream is go.
We got Joe Pass with the Zigok. Also had the Zeta.
Alright, I am back. Thank everybody for
I thought that was a Banshee or a Phoenix when they're painted like that.
Stream. I appreciate all y'all for being here. Got a late birthday present today, the Integrate New. Hey, that's fire. I've been wanting to get the Integrate New myself, so fire on you for doing that. Why don't I just do this? Why don't we just put this? Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, chat. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning for a lot of you. Joined with me today are the homies. I'll go ahead and introduce them. Starting with the first, we got Amethy. Then we have Kazoo, or Kazul, as we've called him for like ever. And we have the legendary Metalman X Builds. So, thank you everybody for being here. You obviously know why we're here. You guys, anybody want to say hi or introduce themselves?
Or does he just want individual judge scores? I guess depending on how long he wants this to last.
I was muted for them. Hey guys,
so the rules might have changed a little bit since
we'll go ahead and
we don't want the stream to last overly long.
We'll go over the rules here in just a second. I am hella muted. I've kept trying to talk to y'all, but I was deafened. Not only was I deafened, I was fucking muted via my mic. Not only after that, I was fucking muted internally via Discord. So they don't want me talking to you. But anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and go over the factors and everything, like as each build. What I think we're gonna do, guys, and let me talk to both my judges and to y'all here. What we're gonna go ahead and do is we are gonna be pretty much like we have the factors. We know what we're judging on. So as I pull up the build, right, I'm gonna talk to y'all about it, right? And then in my side, I'm gonna be jotting my notes while my judges jot their notes. They know what they're looking for. They know how to scale. We're gonna be rating on 1 to 5 scale with 4 key point elements. All right. Now, what are them elements? Let me tell you. All right. The first element is how quickly you can make KFC chicken from fucking scratch. All right. That's the number one thing that we're judging on here. Second, do you know all 23 spices for Dr. Pepper's recipe? That is crucial in my world. All right. Third, we're going to be going on posability, creativity, skill, and what's that last one, homies? Pose style. There you go. Style. So 1 to 5, pose, style, skill, and creativity. That's what we're gonna be doing. Anybody, any of my judges want to say hi? You want to say what's up?
Howdy.
Hey.
Howdy. All right. So, fucking R-Tard over here. I just messed up. I'm so glad I sent y'all the format because I just deleted all my notes. Lovely. Alright. So, we will go ahead and do Master Grade first because Master Grade is the gonna be, I'd say, the shortest because we only have 2. I thought we had 3. We had this dude in our Discord. who did post a master grade, but never got back to me on the 3 pictures. And the biggest thing I've been trying to do with this comp, you guys, is keep it fair. Now, life changes, life happens, a lot of fucking shit can always occur. Anything can just pop up last minute, right? Well, we had so many different other plans for this, and we had so many other entrants and everything, and in the last couple of days, it kind of got low, but thanks to the support from the homies, Metal Man specifically, honestly, I ain't even gonna cap, he ended up bringing a bunch of people in, so honestly, thank you to you, Metal. I almost said your real name. Oops.
Oh, I guess wait.
Thank you to you, brother. I genuinely appreciate that. I chill with Am and Alex and god damn it, ads. I chill with the boys in Discord quite a lot, and that's honestly one of the things I told them. I was like, I'm pretty happy that he came clutch like that, because at first my 4 entrants that we had was just that. It was just 4 people when 20 people said that they were game. And I wasn't disappointed because of the entrance. I was disappointed because I was excited to see what y'all can do. And honestly, once you do a custom project, you will see that holy shit, there's some fun to this. There's some clarity, there's some serotonin, there's some happiness. Like there's some pluses to doing all this. So the hoodie, where did I get it from? Got this bitch from Walmart. That's it. Plain and simple. $20 early birthday gift to myself. So y'all all got your notes situated? I think I've just about got.
I'm still working on them.
All right, well, we'll give it a little bit longer then. But yeah, the hoodie was like $25, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I want to post a link. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I have a link for a site that I'm fixing to post that they sell some absolute fire anime apparel. They have some really cool Evangelion stuff, which is pretty cool. So I hope all of y'all fudge with this. Boom. There you go. Enjoy that site. It's called Atsuko.com. Pretty easy stuff. I'm a contest judge. Good luck, everyone. What's up, Erfig? Spin? Do a spin? I don't know if I can, man. I'm missing a leg. Shit. I could do like a hop. How's that? How's that for a do with one leg? But speaking of one leg, good news. Fudo walks again Monday. I get my new prosthetic leg. This one's not robotic or anything, but it is blue. And it's got a Mexican colored foot, unlike the last one, which is pretty crazy because it just gave me the absolute widest foot possible. So I had to walk around with 2 different like mismatched feet, and I eventually just wore a sock over it because it was just so weird. But yeah, let's see. Kazoo, Metal, do y'all have y'all's notes situated?
Almost finished with my MG notes, just working through them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just kind of. Yeah.
To kind of.
I'm ready to roll. I got bare bones.
Okay. All right. So
fill in as we go.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, don't worry about having to do it all now, because the whole point is like, even me, I've got everything blank. But as we like show each build and everything, then we'll go from there. We'll definitely go from there. Oh, you know what? You know what we could do? I have actually been fucking dying to do this. I made a promise to a brother of mine. He's been very, very kind to me. He's been absolutely awesome. Like, the dude has truly fucking been a homie. So, I told him when he found out, cause I bought some Gundams from him. So when he found out I was trying to buy a Calibarn, and he also found out I was trying to do like a birthday stream next week, because in about a week my birthday will be hit. But me and Am are gonna be playing Call of Duty on Twitch. Gonna be doing a live stream because they did allow us to be able to multi-stream. So that means 2 things. 1, I can stream Twitch and YouTube at the same time with no consequences. But it also means I can stream comfortably on Twitch or YouTube the days that I choose. So to DJ Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, thank you for making the right move. I had so much history, so much time And my viewers are going to love it when we go to Twitch. You guys are going to see I have so many sound alerts, I have so many channel points, I have so many emotes you can use right off the back. All anime, all Gundam, all dope, alright? So it's a real comfortable environment, really, really awesome place, and yeah, I'm just glad I can do that again. I do have school coming up next year, so that'll be crazy. But check this out. The promise that I made a friend is that I'm gonna go hard on this build. I'm gonna do so many different elements that I had never done, right? That meant rescribing, that meant masking tape, that meant shading, that meant color accent boosting, meaning I'm spraying an entire shit ton of silver only to spray metallic red to gain the ounces of power from the brightness from the goddamn silver to just reflect in the coat of my red. And by god damn it, I done did it. So let me post those pictures in the completed build of my Vengeance Caliban, and I'll share them with y'all here shortly. Alright, they're posting. Let me go over to... Ooh, bet that's fucking confusing for y'all. Alright.
Okay, my notes are finished.
Fire. By the way, guys, if you don't know, I should probably do the obvious one here. I have a Discord. It's a pretty awesome place. Everybody is welcome. Just please don't be an asshole to somebody and don't be weird. All we ask is that you guys just have fun and just be you, man. We got a lot of people making other friends and a lot of people learning and everything, and I think that's absolutely awesome. Discord and this hobby kind of have a way of changing people for the better and for the worse, depending upon what you want. And I wanna notate that I've been using my time in Discord to kind of mediate what I want to do with my life and talking with the friends, and it's definitely helped a lot. So if you are clouded, bored, just want to play some games, hey, come hang out. Now, let me show you something dope. It is. Ease my Caliban. That's probably not the best goddamn pick. So we have this one, and we have this one right here. This is probably my favorite one. So what I did was I bought the Witcher Mercury base, right? The Witcher Mercury bit base. God damn it! And so I decided I had some clear plug play, and what I wanted to do was incorporate my own data storm, because I have a Caliban coming with the Cosmos LED, so it has the actual colored data storms with the correct scribing and stuff. Looks very fire, and by the way, I did try it. Not easy, so I gave up. So anyways, we have this now. I cut out the clear plug plate, I spray painted everything. The base, the plug plate, and the base underneath the Caliban were all clear. I just spray painted them clear red, so that way I could just kind of give it that certain shade of red. In this Gundam build, there are actually 5 different tones of red. The broom up here has its own metallic candy-coated red from Born Paint, and then you have Mr. Gundam Hobby, the red. Then you have AUG Mr. Hobby Lobby red paint around it. Then you have Mr. Metallic GX Bloody Crimson Red. Alright, wait, Billy Mays here with another fantastic offer. One more. You have a custom red right here. This is the only piece. This is straight up Walmart paint. This fucking front pelvis piece, yeah, that is red acrylic paint that I just had stock. I used some Mr. Hobby thinner, and I got my 5th red. So it's pretty stoked with that. There's some black for the main inner frame. The black on the shoulders are also pins, right, markers, and then the knees are also gray. Everything that you see is silver is also from a pin. I just uploaded 2 more. Here's a look at the decals. I went ahead and added some random decals that I got from the homies in Discord. So yeah, I show you this, and I'm glad I actually showed this before we go into this, right? Before we go into this whole shebang, because what I've just showed you is that I use creativity. I used harnessed skill, all right, over time, all right? I use skill, and I use creativity with the data storms. Now for style, the poses, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. I'm not good with my poses. I don't give a fuck about poses. I just spent a week or two painting this beautiful, magnificent piece of a robot, alright? So cut me some slack if I'm not doing a fucking dynamic entry pose, alright? The point is I had fun and you got inspired. Deal? Deal. So. Damn, dude, I hate that for you, but I totally get that. You don't want random ass pieces to just go all missing all of a sudden? Oh, nah, dude, you're good, man. And by the way, judges, let me know when we're all good, okay?
Almost there.
Okay, cool. No, man, when it comes to building, you really gotta just find your flow. For example, check this out. I use these from Hobby Lobby. These are fucking crayon boxes. But look at what I do, right? I put letters to them. So whenever I cut out all my runners, I know that all the runners from that piece go in here. So as long as you take it slow and do one runner by one box, you're good. And they're pretty secure. I have dropped one of these, but it didn't open. So you are A-okay. Usually, yes, Gundams do require a shit ton of runners sometimes, especially if you're gonna do a master grade. But that's why you get more. So, you know, you just gotta find your style. So, yeah, it is a little bit extra to kind of go and do all this. But if you're a person who's really worried about like losing stuff, or if you're just very organized, nice, then I suggest something like this. So, obviously no Saturday build today, no Saturday video because we're doing this, but I do have a video coming out next Saturday and the Saturday after that. They're both fire. Medicine box that I have, lapis. Oh yeah. I've got one of those kind of what is it? I think I use that for my like local meetup builds, because usually I try to only keep it to like a high grade. Wow, Zona has said I might not be able to watch. Gone to watch the sub version of Spirit Away at the Palladium. Nice. I don't blame him. I spent $5 last night to watch Five Nights at Freddy's in my own bedroom, so that was pretty cool. By the way, FNAF, good movie. Alright. If you're not a hardcore skeptic criticism kind of person and you love a movie for what it is, it's a good movie. This isn't a paid sponsorship. This is just a personal PSA. Whataburger, if you have a Whataburger in your area, they have a chili cheese burger. All right, now hear me out. Barbecue sauce, take out the white onions, grilled onions, best fucking burger of your life. I'm just saying, all right? We just started the stream. My mouth is already watering because I'm like, as soon as it's over, I'm fucking going, man. I'm going for that fucking burger, mate. It's gonna be fucking skits. It's gonna be absolutely skits, mate. I'm gonna go get that fucking burger and I'm gonna open it up from the wrapper and take my first fucking bite. It's gonna be skits. I love my Australian impression. I have two friends from Australia that I've been friends with for about 4 years, but I blame the Australian accent on this show called The Big Les. Oh, Em, do yours.
Do my what?
I
smell marijuana.
That's also from the show too. There's a scene because they're all potheads, right? There's a scene where the dad comes out because his son's smoking with some Sasquatches and a fucking owl, and they're smoking pot in the garage, and the dad just busts in like, I smell marijuana. This is fucking hilarious, dude. Oh yeah, fucking Jugga. Whataburger is good only on the location. Ooh. Ah, damn, I've never had that. Have that be an option. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry for your loss. You're testing me. Oh, no, Micah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. You were the one that mentioned the Whataburger near you. I'm so sorry. So sorry, dude. Dude, rip. I'll send you a burger. Well, actually, if you have a friend in Texas, they could actually send you Whataburger sauces, and you could just grill the stuff. Okay, cool. You could just grill the stuff at your own crib, and you'd be good. Am you good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. God damn you, YouTube, for stopping my ad blockers, man. I had the ultimate ad blocker, and I'm all about supporting the homies. But come on, man. You pinche hold on. All right. So, Am you good? Kazoo, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Meadow,
Yeah,
you good? Fudo, you good?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. We all good. So, all right, guys. This is what we're gonna go ahead and do. And I have them from top to bottom of what's pinned. Is that pretty much? Is it safe to say that's what y'all did too?
Yeah, just kind of worked at the top, worked my way down.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, here we go. I am actually going to maximize it. So, ChatGPT has gone away from me. So, first of all, before we go into all the judging and everything, I want to genuinely tell everybody thank you for entering. All right. Now, I was trying to figure out a way to thank y'all properly without, what Kazoo calls or references is cringe or being Naruto. But I get feely, all right? And I'm really proud of people who put effort into stuff like this, all right? Because a lot of you did this because you're not even after the prize. You did it to just have fun, and you did it to see where your skills stack up against others. And that's just the thing, okay? I want you guys to know, I even wrote this down. I said, I hosted this event for people to get pretty much excited and to build, but mainly to just kind of fuel creativity, pretty much, And of course, we're all about making people stay. I love giving away stuff. I'm always doing the monthly giveaways and everything. I even do giveaways for my friends in the local town. Anytime I sell or trade a Gundam, I always throw in extras because I love doing that. I have the power to, so I'm gonna do that. And of course, we all know I want to open my own store someday, and I promise to make that happen. All right, I am going to school next year, and I'm doing some schoolwork now, so I can get to that path. All right, I told Kazoo here I am gonna have the best, most suited price fucking store. All right, I've told other stores I'm coming for their ass because it's just so unfair at how bad they're ripping off people who fuck with the hobby. It's not fair. All right. When I first moved to this town, I paid $34 after tax, $37, $38 for a motherfucking aerial. All right. 2 weeks later, Target has them $16. 3-4 weeks later, another store has them $22, $24. I was pissed, but I already built it. I already started. So I don't want anybody to have buyer's remorse. I don't want anybody to feel lost. I want you to come into my store someday and just feel welcomed. And that's the same thing I want for my Discord. So, thank you for being here. We're gonna go ahead and start this motherfucker. I gotta curse every now and then to just kind of like offset the cheesy goodness, you know what I mean? I'm not that nice. Fuck with your boy. So, first entry we have, I think, is from... Sorry about that line. Alright. I'm a little confused. Are y'all are going off of what's pinned, right? Like in the pin messages? Judges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just starting at the top of the feed and scrolling down, so.
Oh, okay. No, so what I'm gonna do, if you got my stream pulled up, hit the thumbtack in the corner, the pin, and we're gonna go from there, okay? So we have one master grade, and then the other master grade is lower down, which was the bloody. So then we'll judge that one after, and then we'll go back to high grades and go from order. So it'll go back to Zan, then Red, and then I think Kitro-sama, then Zonai, and then Luigi and Joe and Kitro. Okay. And let's go ahead and start. So first off, guys, here is. One second. Mouse is fucking up. Oh, seems I can just do. Oh, dude, awesome! If I can just do this, that's great. Let's just run that. What the hell? All right. So, first off, we have Zan's build. We have what did he title it? Master Grade Entry Phoenix Gilgamesh costume. So, Let me go ahead and pull up the other pictures. Dude, Discord is being so weird for me right now. Just need to pull this up. There you go. So here is Zan's first 3, right? I think they're kind of, these two are kind of the same. That's perfectly fine. So, let me get my notes off to the side because I got it fair. Yeah, we don't really need that right now. Guys, I'm not going to have chat up for a second, so do forgive me, okay? So, alright. Judge, who wants to go first on Zans?
I'll go first, sure, why not?
Okay.
Alright. So, which one is this? The Master Grade Entry Phoenix, right?
Yeah, with the red.
Yes. Okay. So, starting from pose, going down to creativity. Pose, style, skill, creativity. I gave this a 2 for the pose, a 3.5 for style, 5 for skill, and 3 for creativity. And I'm going to read my script here. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, to be honest, so my judgment isn't actually fair in this situation. Pose was interesting, and the shield was a great addition. I loved that front-facing part that he has on there, and the skirt was very unique as well. That's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Okay. Kazoo?
Yeah, going down same scale of pose, style, skill, creativity. I got a 2 for the pose. I see what he was going for. It was a little janky, I think. He just needed to kind of. I know the Fenix doesn't necessarily like to hold its pose sometimes. It's a lot of moving bits. Then for the style, I gave it a 3 for style. It's definitely something. I see where he's going with the Gilgamesh the Gold. If I'm not mistaken, he's probably trying to draw from like Fate Stay series, Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Order. Golden Warrior, summon in the portal of looks like beam sabers and some other weapons. I mean, I definitely like the idea behind it. It lends itself to the Fenix a little bit. You know, the floating stuff with like the DX shields, which are missing. Which I would have liked to see those maybe. And then. Skill, I gave him a 2 for skill. Other than I like the stuff he added. I wish he'd done some more to the kit itself, either repaint or add some stuff or some modification. I like his props. I like the stuff he added. And then creativity, I gave it a 4 for creativity because he's trying to combine two separate IPs, 2 separate golden gods. I like the idea.
Right on. Thank you. Metal, you got yours? You want me to go? Are you muted, brother? I think you might be muted. Is he here?
He died.
Metal Ben, can you hear us, brother? Your audio's not coming through. Oh no. Can somebody DM him real quick? Let him know. He probably stepped away or I probably got an important phone call. So I'll fill in.
Yeah.
I'll fill in. Oh, you're here? Wait.
Looks like Metalman is muted and deafened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, you're deafened. You hit. Yeah, there you. Yeah, see, he did the thing that I did earlier. It happens to everybody. It's cool.
Hear me now?
Yeah, bro. We can we can hear you now.
Okay. I was sitting there talking, and I don't know why it muted me completely. It just took all my settings off. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like scrambling, like trying to DM me. I'm like, I can't talk. So that's a good icebreaker. I don't know if you knew that. Just mute yourself before any like live event. Just mute yourself. So
I have. And I can tell you, I've done a whole 30 to 40 minute Twitch stream, but because I didn't have like that many viewers, only my Discord people could hear me. But when Am would check in on my stream, he'd be like, "Hey Chief, your audio's not coming out." I'd be like, what? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? We've already been streaming for an hour. Fix it, and then then we go.
Dude, I did 2 hours of footage for a review, just like going through and recording. No, not my audio didn't record at all.
Fuck me, dude.
So anyway, I'll judge for a moment. So same as everyone else. I did it in a different order: pose, skill, style, creativity. For the pose, I am giving it a 2. I think, like others have said, the Phoenix is hard to get a good pose out of just because of how it is. For skill, I'm giving it a 3. I see what they were doing with it, but it's with the pictures, it's a little hard to tell how bad like the nub marks are, and we know the Phoenix is going to be bad. But also like some of the things are just kind of pushed through. And that's fine, but for creativity, for style, I am giving it a 3. I think they did a fairly good job on this build in general, but it kind of looks like a Gundam cosplaying, and that makes me kind of happy though. So I wanted to give it a 3. And for creativity, I'm giving it a 4. I think they did a fairly good job. In my head, this actually just makes me think of a Gundam cosplaying, and I love that.
All right. Fire. And so hold on to your overall score, because we're gonna add up all those points and everything, and that's just kind of how we're gonna factor in placement and all that. I think I did miss that one earlier, so I do apologize. But yeah, let me go ahead and shit. I appreciate that, man. Thank y'all for y'all's feedback. Let me go ahead and say my part, if I can just get music to go. All right. So, meow 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 meow. Kitty picnic. Oh, that's not gonna work. We need that to be a little bit bigger. Can I get chat to? Oh, I can't pop out chat. Thank you, YouTube. Holy shit, made my day right now. All right, guys. So sorry about that. All right, so for me, this one's kind of an easy one, and I'm only using. There's a reason why I got the other judges, for a very specific reason. Each judge kind of has their own feel. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Kazoo is pretty much our king of straight builds here. P Bandai Lord, Omega Supreme Leader, don't fuck with him. Metalman is the best in details as far as LED and creativity, and also exploring, because he doesn't just settle for Bandai. He's out here discovering that new for you. And then Am, I'm watching his journey. My guys, you don't even know what he's doing in Discord, but about a year ago when we were just building, we were doing just that. We were both just straight building. Now here I am customizing, painting, doing what I do. This motherfucker's making his own LED pattern flow for a custom video we're gonna fucking do. He figured this shit out on his own. I'm telling him time and time again, you gotta do something with this. But anyways, so for this, I'm gonna give the pose a simple 2, right? Because I do understand that he is taking the, I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is a master grade box. This is a Gundam box that it appears he took the picture in. Lighting and everything definitely does not do the gold coated Phoenixes any good, because it's just a straight glare. But I like that, you worked with what he had. So as far as pose, I'm gonna go ahead and give pose a 2, because it's also kind of the same thing in each one, right? Now, the point of this is because you got to understand how to use all the power on your side in a competition. You're doing, poses to your background, to everything. So he was trying to incorporate sound into one of these, and I understand that, and I'm happy for that, but it just didn't work out, right? Now, you got to be able to capture these elements if you want to fully bring your vision to life. So I get that. Man's got a 2 on the style. I do appreciate it. I'm really not as in tune with all the animes, like Kazoo was saying. This is like a Fate. What'd you say? Fate Stay Grand Order? Fate Grand?
Yes. Yeah. Fate Stay, whatever. And then there's Fate Stay 0, Night, whatever.
I can tell
order.
you one thing I know from that entire series, and that there's a fine ass demon Oni lady. She's hot. That's it. All right. Anyways, move on. Skill. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 1. I do apologize, but it just kind of trails back to what I was talking about a while ago, as far as hey, I know some of you. I know what you're capable of, and I did not see that here. And I'd like to see that. I'd fucking love to see that. Okay. I know that time is a construct, but time is also a fucking enemy when you have other stuff going on. But you as a human need to just learn how to be able to prioritize yourself, get yourself ready, so anything you do, you can do with the best of your ability. Okay, that's all. So, we all judge that. Moving on, Am, you want to go first on the bloody?
Sure, why not? Just give me a second.
Okay. Gundam cosplay for the Phoenix as
The
well.
Zeta, right?
Hey, what's up, Zaku? Martin's in chat, guys. Everybody say hi to Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Hi, Martini. All right, what were you saying now?
The Zeta?
Yeah, the Zeta, the Bloody Zeta.
Okay. Alright. For a pose, I gave this a 2. The main reason for it is I don't know if that's supposed to be a flying gun or not. Is he using it as a witch broom? I'm not entirely sure.
I was tied at the same thing too.
The style, I gave a 3.5. I thought it was a pretty decent. I like the red. I like the white. Everything goes well together. I can't tell if this is a generic build or not, or if that's custom painting, because for some reason the images are coming out kind of not well. The skill, if that is custom painted, I would give that a solid 5. For the creativity, I gave it a 3 because I'm not seeing any custom parts. I'm not seeing any no diorama or anything like that. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent build, and if that is custom painting, that's solid.
Okay. Cool. Kazoo Metal, when do y'all want to go next? Or I can go if you want.
I'll go.
I was like, don't tell me he's deafened again.
No, it's Kazoo. No, so for pose, I gave it a 2 because it's different seeing Gundam sitting on its rifle. Again, I wasn't sure if the guy was saying that if it was supposed to be kind of like side saddle on a broomstick or just kind of just the way it ended up being posed. I mean, that's different, so I gave it a 2 there. For the style, I gave it a 4. I love the color scheme. It's great. It's different. It's very Char. Cassable got a hand on the Zeta. It's what Zeta Gundam could have been. If he didn't get the Hyaku. For skill, again, if that is completely like airbrush or even more so hand painted, if that's custom, then that is amazing. I mean, the fact that we're having to question if that's injection color or paint. If it is paint, then that is a 5 out of 5 if he painted that. As far as the creativity, though, I gave it a 2 because, like the guy was saying, I don't necessarily see any custom work other than the paint. I would have liked to see, for a competition like this, I would have liked to see something a little bit more on theme, or more modded for the competition.
Nice.
I got.
You ready? Meadow, are you deafened again? I think maybe. All right, I'll go. I'll cut him some slack. Just so that way we can go in the order. So as far as this one goes, Kichiro-sama, I think you did pretty good, my boy. Like they're saying right now too, the fact that we're kind of questioning is this custom painted or not. Definitely a really good job. Now, I just want to get this out of the way. Just do a little looky look. So there is a red Zeta Gundam, but I don't think that is fully what we're seeing here. This does not look like it. It definitely is a different type of feel. I think he actually painted it, so good on him. And if not, hey, That's dope. I'm gonna be the first one to remind y'all that I myself don't really know all the Gundam series. I just know my favorite mechs and my favorite suits, but I know them well enough to know about them. Right. So, as far as the pose, my man, I'm gonna go ahead and give your pose ability a 2. Right. The style, I'm gonna go ahead and give the style a 1, only for the reason of, like I said earlier, you gotta know how to use the powers that you have, and you gotta know how to use your appeal, right? And I feel like these are kind of all the same pose, but just different angles. And I understand that, all right? I'm content Andy over here. I've had some really awesome builds that I've done a fantastic job, but I know they don't move well. So you get what you get, what you'll get, right? But at the same time, this is a competition. This was meant to wow people. This is meant to think outside the Chalupa shell. So as far as that skill, I actually changed this one while we were all discussing because, yeah, I have mixed feelings, like in both the great and the confused way. Like, I can't tell, is this stock? Is this not? What's up? I like the simplicity of the little amount of decals, but I do feel like you could have did at least just one more over here on the shoulder and maybe some things on the side skirts or the front plates here. And then, yeah, but for the most part, it looks pretty cool. I do see, now for the third one, creativity, I also gave this a 2 as well, because it's just kind of, like I said, it's the same one, but I do like the broom. I'm really not too sure if that's like the Gundam RX-78, how the Gundam RX-78 has like a rectangle back and the bazooka has like a little pull out, so that way it could fit into the back of the RX-78 and just kind of sit there. I don't know the Zeta builds too well, but I do say I just built the Caliborn, and I like broom. I like that stuff. So this looks pretty cool in my opinion. So solid 3 as far as creativity. Oh, another thing I want to point out, they also used a little bit of what they got, because in picture number 2, if you look down at the right corner, you can see their desk, right? So not trying to point it out or anything, but what that tells me is that they used the backdrop, that they put effort, that they wanted to think about it. You know what I mean? They wanted to give it a more solid view. So I see the effort. I really do. Okay, but that is our master grades. Sadly, we only had.
Oh, is my thing working yet?
Shit. There he is.
Yes.
Sorry, I totally.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm having some. What happened was I clicked back to look at the pictures as we were going, and whenever I'm clicking back, it's cutting off my mic.
Ah,
So I'm gonna try to just go by notes. So do you mind if I still do this one?
Yeah. No, I totally. That's my bad. I am so sorry. Go for it. Let it rip.
No. So for pose, I gave this one a 3. I thought like Witch's broomstick, like riding side saddle on that, and I'm a huge Zeta fan as it is, so I'm here for the Zeta.
Is this stock or is this custom? Since
This is custom.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Fire.
This is
Nice.
so the colors, whether it be P Bandai or it would have been the Dayband version, the colors don't match. There's definitely some custom work in here. The red I'm not 100% on, but those white detailings gives it away.
And the silver part, like the hand valves, that was probably
the
gray, right?
Yeah, the Dayband one has a slight silver to it, but not to the same level. So I'm gonna say whether it's P Bandai or a regular Zeta or the Zeta or the Dayband version, this is custom work. So for skill, I'm giving this a 5. I think the color that they did and how well it's done, I think they did a fantastic job. For style, I really think they pulled off a really cool like witch's broom thing. So I am giving it a 4. And creativity, it's honestly, aside from the broom iconography, it does lack on that. So I am giving it a 3 overall for creativity. But I love the colors that they chose. I think the white on here is a beautiful highlight that's not on the original kit.
Nice. That was actually pretty awesome to hear. Yeah, good job. Legit. All right. So now
In practicing reviewing.
right up. Dude's doing his own YouTube powers here. All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, so that's now the official end of our master grade category. We did have one other entrant, and I don't want to put them on blast, but I'm actually fairly happy that they did not post it, only on the matter of it was a straight build, and I don't like that. They posted the straight build thinking that we might not know, but you know, Metal Man introduced me to third-party kits, and it was only a fucking rabbit hole since then. So I'm gonna have a goddamn good idea on any third-party kit. I may not know the brand, its rebrand, or who it was 5 years ago. Looking at you, Dragon Momoko. But I do understand my kits, right?
You mean MJH?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, right. See, but I was talking about their past self.
I know. I'm just playing.
Wait,
we don't talk about that. They'll get raided.
Fuck, how did they say? What's the legal term? How do you say? Supposedly, Dragon Momoko is now MJH. Allegedly. Yes. But all right. We're gonna go ahead and clear back to the high grades. Actually, damn, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer stream than I thought. I thought we were gonna go quicker on this, but this is working out well. I love the feedback that we're giving. So, this right here, mother suckers, is our first high grade, and fuck it, Zan, I forgot. Zan, I'm sorry, it's you again, buddy, but we are truly just going in the order of pinned post, okay? So I'm so sorry, all right? But I'm not fixing to be sorry for what I gotta say. Now, Can I go first on this one? I know it's my stream, but I'd love to go first because when I saw this one, he's only shown me one thing he did, and that was at the start. Okay, so I had no idea it was going to be what we're looking at right here. So I'll go ahead and go first. This is Zan's, and by the way, I do not know if we've been saying the names. Zan's first master grade was called the Entry Phoenix Gilgamesh costume, and then Kitro, the red Zeta, was called the Bloody Zeta. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for discrediting. Guys, if I forget to say their title, one of y'all throw it out there. So this right here is Zan's high grade entry, alright? It says Pyramid Head Chase Down, alright? Now, this looks fucking phenomenal. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Chief. This is dope, alright? Now, it's even cooler because there was a point in time where Kazan lives here locally. He lives in the town. So he came over to use my air booth, or I think it was just to kick it or something. And he showed me the head. He showed me the plug plate triangle. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. But it felt so secure. It felt so sturdy. And you know what's crazier? I think he's using plug plate that I gave him a couple months ago. Right? Just some plug plate I never thought I would use or never thought to figure out how to use. So, right off the back, all right? So these are all of his his builds, or all the pictures. So sorry. And I had to put in my scores. So starting off first with Pose, Zanboy Advance. I'm so sorry to do this to you, brother cousin, but I'm gonna give it a 2, only because I know that you're working with the space allotted here, right? I know that it seems to be like it looks like a windowsill kind of deal. So I know that you can't do vertical, but you could have maybe like worked in something with the blade, which by the way, blade, fire. So Pose, I give it a 2. Style. I'm gonna give this a solid fucking 4, okay? He turned an Astaroth, by the way, if we all know Pyramid Head, this is what, you know, Pyramid Head looks like, right? So the fact that he was able to kind of replicate that and find the perfect kit to do it, it's really dope. Huh?
They didn't show on stream.
They didn't show on stream? What?
The triangle head.
Triangle head. You mean Pyramid Head?
Yeah.
It should have. It's on the same it's on the same window.
There it is now.
Yeah. Maybe you looked in late. But anyways, this is Pyramid Head, dudes. This is the dude. Sorry. So as far as style, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 because I love the blood stains. I love the fact that he did like this like Pyramid Head cloth, like the cloth and everything, plus the dismembered body there. So I give your style man a solid 4. Now as far as skill, I also give this skill a solid 4 because I built the Astaroth. The Astaroth is, well, mine was a very flimsy kit, and that blue arm popped off a fuck ton. So the fact that he got the blue arm to sit steady and hold this custom plug plate blade here, I think he did a really good job. I really do fucks with it. Really, really awesome job there. Now, granted, I can't tell actually if it's in the hand of the Astaroth or if it's in the custom hand of that blue armor piece, which again leaves us wondering. So, skill, I'm gonna give you a solid 4, man, because I've also seen how you've grown in the Discord. And as far as creativity, I'm gonna give it a solid 4, bro. You truly turned Gundam into a horror here. So, fucking amazing job, dude. I hope you have this on your shelf and that you keep it somewhere special, and maybe you even try to tackle like a V2 of it, or even do like a master grade. But yeah, man, that's my feedback. What y'all thinking? Who went next?
So I think I can go next on this one since I've been hoping my mic will work.
Fire.
So I love this. I think this is great. I think when you started talking about this contest, this is kind of like what I imagined, like almost like, and I think I said it earlier with the Phoenix, almost like a Gundam cosplay situation. I think this is great. So for pose, I am gonna give it a 2, and everything that I see here. So for pose, I am gonna give it a 2.
Meadow, you there? Your audio kind of cut out, bud. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Metal Man.
Oh, damn.
It started to do the crackling. Like I left.
Wait, I
came
think
back.
he's back. I think I heard it.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna stay on this little settings thing. I don't know what's going on. I need a new computer. All right, so for skill, I'm gonna give this a 4. I think what they did with the plot plate is exceptionally well. I think they did a good job with the big sword thing as well. Although I will say, I think that they should have done a little more with the other figure in there. I think, when you tie it all together, it seems a little bit like you got a clean one and a dirty one. I think there should have been a little bit more there. And finally, for creativity, I'm gonna give this a solid 5. I think this is exactly what I was looking for.
Nice. That was good. That was fucking awesome, actually.
If I can keep my mic working, if I can keep it working.
I guess I'll go next. I gave his pose a 3, his style a 4, his skill a 3.5, and creativity a 4.5. My biggest thing was, instead there's not enough, like Metalman X said here, not enough color on that split in half one. I would have liked to see a little bit more blood on that blade,
Or motor oil.
yeah, motor oil or something.
Just goof
And
custom
then-
it.
Hey, man, Gundams are humanists. They come for all. Okay, if it's your time, it's your time.
Right? But yeah, that was just my biggest thing, because it really does that like disconnect in the scene when you see that, one thing's trying to get away, but it's clean somehow. You ever watch a horror movie? The guys trying to run away from, dude. They always get messy. They fall in the dirt. There's the dirt. But overall, it's a great build. This is perfect for what we had wanted it to be.
Nice, nice. Sunky.
Guess that leaves me. All right, so out of the gate, I'm giving it a 3 for pose. It would have been lower if he'd used something other than an IBO kit, but just the fact that he got an IBO kit to stand up straight, he gets points for that. I get it, Pyramid Head. His whole thing is kind of stand there menacingly. I feel like some more angular shots. I would have liked to have seen this thing from the front, just to kind of get a better look at it. All of our photos are profile. The for style and creativity though, he gets 5s. I mean, this thing just oozes style. I mean, it's definitely this is a Halloween build. I mean, that's you'll see coming in the other ones that some of them are a little bit less on theme than this one. I mean, this one really I think not took the theme and ran with it, and I'm happy to see it. The skill level, I gave him a 4 for skill. The claw plate work is great. The blade, the head, even that little skirt kind of burlap or whatever he's using there. I couldn't quite make out what that was. I love it. It's great. I would have liked to have seen some more work to the model itself and also to the secondary one. You know, seeing some other than just being split in half. I would have liked to see a little bit more there. I love the intent. I like the diorama. I see what he was going for. I feel like if he had focused on this one a bit more between this and the MG, I think this one could have really shined more so than it already does.
Nice. Hey, you know how he makes the pillows? You think he used that cloth for the? Hey, Zen, did you use the pillow cloth material you used to make that the skirt for the pyramid head?
I think he did.
That looks pretty cool. I was trying to figure out the whole time like what it was, what it is, what he do. All right.
Yeah, it's definitely fabric. I can't tell what type of fabric it is.
Oh, he said yeah. See, all right, cool. All right. So, all right. So, I actually want to let I'm gonna give Metal Man the honors on this one, since he's personal friends with Red Death, and I kind of want to see his honest opinions. So, Metal, would you like to go first? I don't mind.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. We got this. We're doing it live.
PTSD for real, motherfuckers.
Oh, man. Woo! I'm going to do this fast. No, so for the Quible, once again, I'm a Zeta fanboy. So, like, Zeta always catches my attention. For the pose here, I am giving it a 2, but that's because you can't really get much of a pose out of the Quible anyway. All right, so with that said, the skill here, I think you can tell there are some integrated LEDs in using it. I think the use of because you can see those are ultraviolet LEDs, which help with this build. Yeah. So there are ultraviolet LEDs that help here a lot. He's using a neon style paint job, so for skill and as well as all the other little pieces that are pretty well put in there, I'm giving it a 5. For style, I'm giving it a 4. I love it. It just screams to me Halloween. Every time I've seen this build when waiting for people to post stuff, I've just started singing Nightmare Before Christmas in my head. Like, I can't help it. Like, it just screams like Halloween voodoo to me. And so, yeah, exactly. You know, if I were looking for something that screams Halloween, I think this does it. And for creativity, you know, we don't see too many people go out and paint lines in this ultraviolet paint that shines in.
Your audio dipped out. It was too good to be true. But I feel you. I wonder if it's just the cable or something. And by the way, while we're waiting for him, this is an entry from Red Death. Red Death called it the Voodoo Soul Keeper Redeath. Bro, what the fuck? That's awesome. All right, that's fucking dope. Not to waste so much time. So, it sounded like that was the end of Metals because he was hitting creativity, right? So, until we can get back from him, I'll go ahead and go next, and then let Kazoo and Am go. So, Death, my boy. It's crazy that Metal gave you a 2 on the pose. I too was gonna give it a 2, but I was like, no, I haven't built the Quibbly, so I don't know if it's just Chunky Boy and it has restrictions. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt here. So I actually gave you a 3 as far as the pose, right? Now, As far as and by the way, I want everybody to know I've done my absolute hardest and best to tell every intro, because I know how it is. Whenever you make a new build, you want to show it, you want to get feedback. I've told them all to wait till this very day, so this is the first time that all of them are actually hearing what I have to say, besides thumbs up emoji, heart emoji, and fucking fire emoji. Sorry guys, I couldn't say much, but dude, I waited so long to talk about this. The style, I'm gonna give it a fucking 5, dude. This is absolutely fucking amazing, alright? Skill, I'm gonna give it a solid fucking 4. The only reason why is because I really like the pink highlighted over here. I wish it was over here. But also, I don't know what the sunglasses Ray-Ban things over here are. So I was like, what are these sunglasses? I want to see symmetry. Because also I see you did symmetry here. You kept it, both arms look the same. The side skirts look the same. So I was like, oh no, what happened? What the fuck? So as far as skill, I would like to give that a solid 4. But as far as creativity, before you even told me what you just said in chat, because he just sent a message in chat telling everybody that the plug plate, or that the base is plug plate, I give this a straight up 5, man, all the way through and through. You used, and it's not even just the LEDs that topped it off, bro. You used the elements of what a contest should. You made a fire ass build, but just as much work as you put into your custom build, you put twice as much work into what was around it, and I really like that. I really like that. I don't even know how you made the base he's back. I don't even know how you made the base glow, but I'm glad you fucking did, dude. It looks awesome. So that's me, buddy. Good job on yours. Damn good job. Cause you ready?
I guess I'll drop in. All right. So starting off, I'm gonna be a little bit more generous with the pose than you guys have been. Because I have a storied history with high grade Cubile poses, and they make me cry. As much as I love the kit, the wing binders are the worst thing I've ever tried to pose in my life. So kudos for even attempting it. I do like the diorama. I like kind of how he's like hunched over the tombstone. I mean, that's very on brand. I mean, I do like it a lot. And then moving on to the skill, and the skill level is off the charts. I mean, this is just the usage of materials, the diorama base. I'm pretty sure I saw him printing this custom base that he made, like 3D printed, if it's the one I think it is.
This is base
it says right there.
Yeah,
it's 3D printed.
He went above and beyond trying stuff. He's got the LED work, he's got 3D printing, he's got plow plate, he's got the bonsai, fake tree in the back. I mean, he definitely went outside the box looking to try new stuff for this, and he definitely gets kudo points for that. Let's see, the style, I'm giving him a 5 for style. It's it's ooky, it's spooky, it's the neon UV makes me think of like Oogie Boogie, Voodoo. I love it. It's on brand, it's on theme.
Mm-hmm.
Then in creativity is the same way. He gets a 5 in creativity too, because I mean he took something that's as alien as the Cubile and made it even creepier somehow, and he gets points for that.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, I'm not a fan of the Quibbly. I've never liked the Quibbly. But somehow Red Death has made me want to buy one. I could tell that he put extra work into all the details onto this. It's amazing. I give the pose a 4. I think if he wanted to bring it up to a 5, that I know sometimes these Quibblies, they have the little drones hang those from the tree and paint them with neon. That would
that'd have been nice to see something with the funnels.
Little ghouls up in the trees or something. That would have been fire.
Style 5, skill 5, creativity 5. This was an amazing
job.
Exactly what we wanted to see. It's amazing. I like it.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
All right. So, good job, Death, man. Honestly, man, I really appreciate looking at this. Thank you for blessing our eyes. This was dope. All right. I really want to see what you do next year. So, next is, if we're all still tracking the list, should be Zonai's Barbatos. It says Jerkle and Hyde. I don't know if that was meant to be Jackal, but I'm just going off of what he put. So it says Barbatos, Jerkle, and Hyde, high grade, a combination of Barbataurus from Battlelog and Iron-Blooded Orphans, or Barbatos from IBO. So Am, you want to go first, or I got this?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay, cool.
So, the pose was a 3.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very stiff, very generic. And I know sometimes these ones are kind of hard to pose because the feet aren't very wide, and so you add extra bits and parts, things can get out of balance. The style, I gave it a 4. I just liked the idea of different parts being mashed on. You know me, you say I smash it together all the time. As far as skill goes, I'm gonna give it a 3 and creativity a 3.5.
Okay.
One some stuff that I would like to see is it maybe kneeling down, honoring the sword, because it's holding a samurai sword.
Mm-hmm.
And the blotched paint for blood just felt like it wasn't drippy enough. Maybe if he had diluted it a little bit and let it drip onto the, how do I put it? Let it drip down, making it look more of like
Let it run like a flow pattern.
Yeah, runny, flowy, other than just, let me blotch it on and see what happens. But overall, I think he did a great job, and this was probably a next step up for him.
Nice. All right. I got next. So, Zonai, considering that I sold you this Barbataurus, because I sold him. He told me he needed a Barbataurus for his project, and I was like, I have one. And the only real thing that I did was just give it a gloss coat and some metal stuff. So I think it's pretty cool what you did with the parts. However, the Barbataurus comes with a bunch more side armor plates, especially for the back part of it. So I know that we could have probably incorporated a lot more, especially with the 2 3mm pegs in the back of the generic IBO General vest. So I want to give pose a 1 because it's kind of the same thing, guys. It's the same pose, but just different angle pictures. So again, just use what you have. I do like that he did the backdrop. I absolutely love that. But that I gave, credit where that credit was due. So as far as style, I'm going to go ahead and give style a solid 2. I didn't even enter it. Solid 2, and then skill, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 1. Because I have started from hand brushing. Well, no, what did I started with markers, and then I went to hand brushing, and now I'm at airbrushing and everything. So, all of my judges, all of us, we have our own certain skill, and that's why I thought it was really cool to have each of them. I have other people in mind too with where they are as far as skill levels, so I will always be able to try to keep it fresh and actually learning, making a learning environment for y'all. So as far as skill, my boy, I do apologize. I gotta go ahead and give it 1 because I agree with Am. The blood could have ran a little bit. You could have even used some Q-tips and stuff, and I do think that it shows. I like how you did the blood on the blade here, and how you went ahead and did like the Astaroth thing. You gave it a mismatched leg and a mismatched shoulder, so that's pretty cool. I too have a mismatched leg. So as far as creativity, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid 2, my boy. That's including the backdrop, really. But I will say one last bit of feedback here. I know you told me, my man, that you were just entering for the fun of it, and I love that. But I want to see and I want to hear you say, I'm entering because I want to see how much I've grown, right? The red that you have on the shoulder, on the blades of the Barbataurus stuff, I remember that. That's the red that I use with the marker. So that tells me that not that much more customization was thrown into it. So it's okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me as far as this one. Kazoo, Metal, when do y'all want to go next?
I can go next. Whoever.
No, you go while you're working. Go.
Yeah, right. I was like,
All right. So in the chat, go ahead and vote if my mic's gonna make it. I switched USB ports. All right. So for this one, I want to start with creativity. I'm gonna throw a little monkey wrench in here. I want to start with creativity. I did give it a 3, and that's only because I really love the duality. Because I love the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I love that they were able to incorporate that duality into this kit. So kudos to that. For the pose, I'm going to give it a 2. They got it to stand by itself, which is always good. I don't see much more else in there than that. For skill, I'm going to, say pretty much the same things you guys have been saying. I would have loved to seen them use something besides the marker for the blood. I think it doesn't look like blood. It took me a while to realize what it was. And finally, for style, once again, I'm thinking I'm a little biased by the duality and my love for that story. I'm giving it a 3.
Fire.
Well, I'm gonna drop in, and first thing I want to do is I want to give him a little bit more points for skill. In that this is one of the first kits that I've seen, like an actual kit bash submitted. The first one that we've seen so far. I mean, most of the other ones have been paint or auxiliary pieces added on. It's nice to see one that's an actual kit bash, even if it is just 2, variants of a similar kit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to give him points there. Like he went out and he said, "I'm going to make 2 kits into one," which is something we haven't seen thus far in the competition.
Right.
Sorry, tripping on my own tongue here. For posing, I'm gonna give it a 2 because would have been a 1 if it was another kit other than IBO. But again, I'm gonna say it again. He got it to stand up. Put credit where credit's due. I've got half a dozen IBO kits. Not a single one of them can stand up on its own, so he gets points there in my book.
Nice.
For style, I'm gonna give him a 3 for style. I mean, it's very... When I look at it, the first thing that came to mind was like the Wing Gundam Fenice or the Stray No Name. It's very much... It kind of gives me the asymmetrical battle scar duality look a little bit to it. Like that idea. It's not... the Turn X a little bit. It's not as original as it could be, but I like the implementation of it still. Also, for style... wanted to give him a 3 because it's nice to see a little bit like the effect pieces on the base. I mean, I know those are pre-made effects if I'm not mistaken, or maybe not. I can't tell if those are the pre-made like figurized effects or something. But even if they are, it's still nice to see them included. It's nice to see trying to give it kind of like a battle aura kind of thing. I see what he was going for, and I appreciate it. The skill level is just lacking a little bit. I would have liked to see some more custom work. I mean, like I said, I gave him points for it being a kit bash, but he kit bashed 2 kits that are more or less the same. You can more or less clip them together without much modification. I would have liked to see something a little bit more custom and maybe a more custom paint job.
Okay. Nice. Alright. That's everybody, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to mention, there was a fuck up there. Next should have actually been Komu and his Banshee, but for some reason it placed Zonai. So we're gonna do the unicorn one, okay? So, thank you for your entry, Zonai. Here is our second entry. This is from Komu. This is a dude who definitely values feedback and through communications and everything. I can tell the dude is very keen on wanting to learn, and they're not like, you can tell them something bad that you need to learn about, like something that they can improve on, and I guarantee you he would be so grateful that you told him that. No hatred, no nothing. He's surely all about that. A little bit of an oddball, a little bit of goofball with some badass music taste to him. He's partly why we added a whole fucking music tab to the Discord. So, let's go ahead and rate this, my boy. Alright, so, Komu. Pose. I apologize. I gotta give it a 1. Alright? This is kind of the same thing as Zonai's build. It was the same 1 pose, and I understand some kids, they don't like to move. I understand that. But even some arm features, even changing up the weapons that it holds, even the feet or something, just like lifting one knee up forward and extending one downward, there's little things you could do. So I do give the pose a solid Juan. As far as style, though, I'm gonna be real with you, brother. I give you a solid 3 because I really love what you did here. You did a red Psycho Frame to what is orange already. So the fact that you had it in you to even paint over that, hey, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty fucking awesome. But it's even cooler that you also kept that pattern to the Beam Sabers and to the Banshee V-Fin. I'm a fan of V-Fins of all Gundams. I like to save mine. I like to customize them. I like to, cut them, trim them, and do everything that I can. So it's pretty cool to see this kind of color. Now, as far as the style of it, though, like those two colors, the way he kind of blended in black with like this like blue, really, really awesome. And the way that it's just so clean and crisp, I'm in love with it. I really like it. The cloth is really, really badass, dude. He gave it a little bit of burn holes. He even burned the bottom of it too to add for a little bit of a battle damage look there. So as far as your style and your skill, I'm gonna give both of them a solid 3, my boy. Creativity, I'm gonna give you a solid 4. I didn't enter that one. So yeah, man, I do appreciate looking at this one. This one was a blessing for my eye holes and everything. So that was pretty cool, man. Especially because you used the Banshee, and well, I like the Exia and I love the Banshee. So this is pretty cool, man. Thank you. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Mhm.
So I also gave it just a 1 for the pose. It kind of gave me the vibe that it just got dropped on a stand, and where it landed is kind of like where he managed to get the peg in and kind of left it that way.
Granted,
And I would have liked to see multiple. Yeah, it's not a bad looking pose by no means, but it's just the fact that it was just the one pose over the 3 photos. I think that's something that not a whole lot of people took advantage of. Is that we asked for 3 photos, so a lot of people just gave us 3 photos of the same pose. It would have been nice to see,
A lot of people
3 different poses.
Bastards.
Get them started on that, guys. Anyway, as for the style, I gave it a 4 for style. I like the recolor. I like the 2-tone. I like the addition of like the cowl or cape, whatever you want to call it. Definitely, it's a cool vibes, cool transformation. I think it fits with the Banshee a little bit too. Kind of give you that, Anakin, going to the dark side kind of thing. Sith. He even calls it the Sith.
Yeah.
Banshee,
It's
doesn't
over
he?
Banana Kid.
Oh, did he?
Oh, I thought
yeah,
it
he
was
called it-
titled HG Banshee. So sorry.
Yeah. This was the repost. I think on his first post
Yeah.
he called it. Yeah, I thought he said something about
Yes.
Sith.
Good catch there. Thank you.
It was something Sith.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing.
Something Sith.
Yeah.
Something Sith. Cool.
For the skill, I love the color separation. I love that he's got the 2-tone. I know that this was airbrush most likely, and that it was, he had to have done it either he used a whole roll of tape or he pulled it apart piece by piece and did it the slow and steady way. Didn't cut any corners, and I appreciate that. So I'm definitely giving him a 4 for the skill.
Fire.
I would have liked to have seen a little bit more with the cape, maybe some seamstry or some just make it look a little bit more finished, more so than like a rag tied to the back.
Yeah. They said in chat
Then-
it was meant to be Sith, so we are correct on that.
Okay, cool. The only thing for skill or skill wise that I want to like to have seen different was the red. I like the color, but I feel like just because of its location on the Banshee, I would have liked to see either more of a high gloss on the red or maybe a metallic or pearl finish. I think would have really sold it. Just because that Psycho Frame, glowing kind of thing. Here, I'm not a super fan of the solid matte satin color he's got on the red parts.
Word.
Then I think that covers it. Pose, style, skill, creativity. Yeah, that's all for me.
Oh man, your mic still working or no?
Yes, it
And to
is.
all of you
Okay.
that bet on his downfall, fuck you, pay up. All right, just kidding.
Never have to make any YouTube money. Just let my mic break all the time and bet on it. All right. So for the Banshee, I'm glad someone else brought it up. I thought Darth Vader, like as soon as I was looking at that, and I never saw the any post about it being a Sith thing. So immediately I thought, oh, this is like a Darth Vader style Gundam because I saw the cape. But for pose, I am gonna give it a 1. I agree. It does kind of look like it just kind of got plopped on there. Just in general, I don't like the pose of it. The legs, especially, just throw me off. So I have to give it a 1 there. But for skill, I can definitely tell there's a lot of color separation that has been done in this. They took the time to paint the psycho frame, and I don't know if anybody else noticed some of the white parts look like they've been painted as well.
Because he was talking about the pose. I was gonna ask at the end if those were from a unicorn, like just he pulled them off the unicorn because they're easy white. Which, hey, creativity. All right, I'm not saying.
Yeah,
No, go
ahead.
Go for it.
No, I was gonna say I agree. Either they were pulled off a regular unicorn, or they're separate. But I think on the unicorn, aren't those parts blue?
No, there's a real grade. Oh no, wait, hold on. Where's my unicorn?
I think those are actually like a gray silver if I'm looking at them. I don't know if those are white per se.
Thank you.
Yeah, but they have that kind of whitest quality. Anyway,
It's
gray. It's gray. Yeah, so I do like the skill. I gave them a 4 for the skill. I agree. I think the beam savers should have been done in like maybe a clear red. I think that would have been a little bit better. So for style, I'm gonna give it a 3. Just the clear red. It doesn't. I had to kind of guess what they were going for with the Sith thing, and like if I weren't like a nerd, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. So I have to give them a 3 there. But for creativity, I'm giving them a 3. Once again, this kind of reminds me of like Gundams dressing up for Halloween, and it makes me pretty happy.
Yeah.
All right. For pose, I gave it a 3 because when I think of like a Sith or Jedi or anything like that, I think of them as floating, flying around, doing high jumps and whatnot. And so that's what I kind of see in this. But at the same time, as you guys said, it felt kind of generic. And then for style, I gave it a 3 as well. Skill 3. Oh, wait, no, sorry. 4 for style, 4 for skill, and then 5 for creativity. I liked the cape. The cape was shown as real proof, and on top of that, I would have liked to seen like maybe the sabers in a neon color or something, so that if somebody were to hit it with a light, they would really shine, and make it more of like a dark situation where, when you think of a Sith, they're always in a dark room with their saber in front of their face glowing,
Yes.
So I think that would have been pretty nice detail. But overall, I think it was a great matchup of everything, and I really like the small detail on it as well.
Fire. Alright, cool. My Discord's activated. I mean, not my Discord, my fucking tab. So, just to play devil's advocate, a lot of contests I have entered asked to keep the same pose for pictures to help judge overall build. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I appreciate that, but the thing about my Discord is, and anybody that knows me can already tell you this one, is I like to instill and infuse creativity. All right. What's something creative that I've done? Fuck. What is the most? All right. So,
Speech.
No, not even a speech. Like for example, I did a battle damage Lufrith, right? And I incorporated so many things. I'm talking to y'all in chat and everything. I'm missing my left leg. I removed battle damage wise the left leg from the Lufrith to represent myself. I also added some TV wires, some wires from an actual USB charging cable. I pulled out some red and black, a little bit of the copper, and I glued it into certain parts of the Gundam. I gave it melted battle damage, I drilled it battle damage, I gave it weather battle damage, and then I did all of this, right? But even though I did so much to the weather and the damage of what the contest took, I also managed to show different poses to show that, hey, I've built a successful kit. Because whenever you paint a successful kit, you should still be able to move shit. You should still be able to pose and do whatever you want to it. It should not hinder in any way. Now, if you do some custom work and it limits mobility, that's the custom shit. But that's a price you pay for the beauty that you want, right? So here, and it's been noted for about a month and a half, 2 months now. Hey, we want you to we want you to go crazy with this. We want you to just do some out-of-pocket shit, you know? I was really thinking one of you was going to enter a real grade, just the real grade frame with cardboard cutout around it saying, I'm a Gundam. Swear to God, I thought one of you was going to do that shit. And if you don't, I'm doing it next year. Dibs. So, moving on to, and I'll probably do it with a master grade and a real grade and an SD. And be like, put a little cardboard cutout above the master grade that says, don't trick or treat and talk to me and my kids. We busy getting Kit Kats. Something cheesy. I don't fucking know.
Wasn't there somebody that did a Zanku kind of like that?
Yeah, I think Kazoo. Anyways, so we're gonna move on to the next person. Next person down the line should be, if we're all looking at it, is gonna be Luigi. It's a me, Luigi. So this is actually Metal, so I want to let Metal go first on this. But interesting fact, I found this out from my fucking mom the other day. Check it out. Y'all remember Nintendo 64 Mario? Yeah? You remember how you could click and drag his face and do all the silly shit and all that? Right?
Uh-huh.
You know how he always says, it's a me, Mario, right? He's not saying it's me. He's saying Itsumi. In Japanese, it means Super Mario. It's me, Mario. He's never been saying it's me, Mario, motherfucker. Anyways, go. Go, Metal. Go.
Did not know that.
Right?
And I'm old.
Don't let old people watch TikTok, bro. They be blowing your mind with some crazy shit. She's like, did you know this? I go, no, Mom, and I kind of see why I fuck with Japanese stuff now. It's been a thing ever since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Shit.
I wish I didn't know.
All right. So this is... Sorry, let me see if I can pull this back up. So this is going to be the Destiny Agaris, correct?
Yes.
So I do like this kit. I like how it came out. But the lighting on it does make it hard to judge. So I'm going off of one of the main pictures. So for the pose, I like that they were able to get the Ikari pose on this, being an HG.
Yeah.
So I am gonna give it a 5. I'm
the second picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both.
So yeah, I like that it's holding its weapons. They've done a fairly good job on this. So I am gonna give it a 5 for the pose. For the skill, I'm gonna give it. You know, it looks like it's been painted. I can't tell too well based on some of the pictures, but I think they did a fairly good job. I'm going to give the skill a solid 4.
Fire.
I think they did. There are some areas that could be better. It's like there's definitely some nubs that could have been done. I can see a couple, but I hate judging on nubs. I don't know about y'all. I hate that. Like sometimes kits are just kits.
Well, you're talking to two of us that religiously rly on our fucking gun primer eraser tool.
Oh, dude, that's the only thing I hardly use anymore. Then so for where was I? So for style, I'm gonna. I mean, honestly, it just looks like a Destiny kit to me. I don't really see a lot of big style in here, so I am gonna give that a 2. And for creativity, it's another 2 for me. It's a black seed kit in Halloween colors.
Oh, wait. No, I still can't tell. I'm still at a loss. Yeah, I'm still at a loss with it.
Alright, I'll go next then.
Vicious one.
So, for him, I did 4 on the pose. It's a decent pose. I did 3 on style, 4 on skill because of the painting.
I'm so sorry, Large Bedford. I'm so sorry that you missed a part of it, man. But thank you for being in now, bro.
This is, in that first photo, it looks like he tried to use AI generation to blur out the background. Then
I didn't notice that.
It screwed up his wings. And then on top of that, I think whatever he used also might have really blurred up the image. But from what I can tell, I'm seeing a lot of like uneven lumpiness on that painting. I can't tell.
I think it might be hand painted.
Okay, that makes more sense then. I think overall, I like the colors. I like the details. I can't I really don't like that background and how he used that generation because it
Yeah.
took away the detail from his wings and everything on that close up. The lighting, not it. I think if he had something overhead, maybe a little bit, something in front, he could have kept that background right, but something else to just a little light on that front so that we could really see the detail. Overall, I think it was a decent build. There's nothing horrible about it. Just work on lighting skills and
Yeah.
don't use the AI generation background ever again, please.
Okay, Jesus.
I didn't even notice that.
Damn.
I
Now
can
that you
tell
point it
because
out,
of
but-
how it cuts out everything, and you lose detail on
Yeah.
the feet, and then the backpack. You don't see all the
Yeah.
wrinkles and
Yeah.
whatnot in the wings.
That's true, brother cousin. Kazoo. Ready?
So
Okay.
yeah, for me, let's see. Looking at my destiny, so I gave him 5 points for posing because like I feel like he gave us these nice dynamic poses. I mean, he gave us all the classic stuff you expect to see out of a Destiny kit. He went above and beyond. He went for the posing. I feel that's where he's strongest actually. He got a lot of. I gave him 4 points for style. It may not be an original style because, like I said, the whole thing. Like before I even got a good look at this kit, I could tell it was a Destiny kit, just from the posing and the stancing and everything. It felt very Seed Destiny to me. Kind of the pizza roller of Gundam, all edge, no point. The skill point, I gave him 3 points for skill. I mean, I do like the color scheme. I like the colors he chose. I like the separation. I think it was hand painted, which if it is hand painted, I know that's very labor intensive and hard to come to a good finish. I respect that. I don't have the patience for it. If I'm not gonna airbrush, I'm not gonna paint at all at this point. So I gave him points in that realm. For originality, creativity, not originality, creativity, I did kind of dock him some points there. I gave him a 2. It looks more or less like a modified Destiny kit. I can't tell what that head's from. The head looks like it doesn't belong there.
I've been trying to figure out Quant or Exia Dark Matter, but it's not.
Yeah, I would say that it looks like a 00 head. That's what I thought. Or no, 00 Gundam Go IP, not necessarily the 00 Gundam, but so like I do appreciate that there was some modifications made, but like it's still very much a Destiny kit in my eyes. And other than just the dark color scheme, it didn't really feel Halloween to me. Which
This is true.
I do like the attempts though with the ring light. Yeah, his execution leaves a bit to be desired in that department. Lighting could use some work, but I like that he's trying. He's getting out there. Maybe he's getting out of his comfort zone. I definitely applaud the effort.
Yes. All right. Cool. And by the way, I'll go next. And I don't know if anybody said it, but please forgive me if I botched this, Luigi. But it's called the High Grade Destiny Agares, or Agares, Agares. I'm gonna go ahead. Huh?
Igris?
Agares? Agares. It's called the High Grade Destiny Agares. No, I'm just kidding. That's not that's
I
not
think the A is silent. Igris.
Igris. Oh, that's pretty cool. Never mind. I didn't know. I'm illiterate.
I might be wrong about that though.
Oh, it's a demon in the
Mythology
Ars
and
Gotia
shit?
or whatever. Yeah.
Fuck, that's even cooler. Damn, I wish I didn't know that. I wish I'd told my points first. Now I kind of want to change it, but I'm not. I'm fair.
Okay.
I'm first fuck. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Pose, I'm gonna give you a solid 4. I really like what you did here. It wasn't until Am fully confirmed it to me, but I am also editing. Hell, I'll show you one of my latest TikToks. I had to edit this the fucking dancing loli girl onto like one of my Gundams. Like it's pretty hard. So she has a little bit of a black shadow around her head. So I understand editing and it's kind of a bitch. And I was wondering if that's what it was, but I also just thought you put a general background. I don't think you blurred it or did anything or did AI. I think you just found like a. Well, I think you did blur it. I think you found like a sky background and then just kind of blurred it for contrast. But I don't know. That's also pretty cool that we're even trying to have to discuss that in general. So as far as style, I do give this this paint job and everything a 3 specifically because I just did black and red too, but I also did like a metallic gray steel and red, especially with the Testament, so that's pretty cool. I give the style a 3. Skill wise, because the little bit of bumpiness and sometimes I know markers don't always want to be your friend. I can tell that we had a little bit of hard spots here, or maybe you did specifically do the rust effect and you wanted it to give a fade, but I think it would have been a lot cooler if you had just full send, you know, just in this like full silver here and then full silver on here. But it does look kind of cool that there's a little bit of a red, but like this part of the silver I think could have oh, it's not even that it's faded, it's like it's a weird chunky gloss. Okay, so that's where my next point is gonna come into. I give the skill a 2 because you gotta learn to thin your paints. You gotta learn what paints. I'm gonna be real with you, man. The secret to success is pretty much 75-25. What does that mean? 75% paint, 25% thinner. You can't fucking go wrong. It's amazing, right? Shit works for airbrush, shit works for fucking brushes. But you gotta be careful because sometimes lacquer thinner is you know, lacquer paint is thinner and there's other paints that are chunkier. So it requires a little bit of bump in the formula. Now, as far as creativity, I am gonna give that shit a solid 3. I do like it, especially because I've never done one of these cool back ring photos, and I have one, but I want to get one that does multiple different colors and put it by my desk because I have an idea to do like an Itachi build, and I want to make the Sasano like fire Totsuka blades all around it. Don't steal it. But anyways, I give creativity a solid 3.
Doing it right now.
So stealing it right now. All right, so yeah, that's a high grade. And by the way, guys, I do want to tell y'all thank you for you know, for these entries. Thank you for putting them you know, and submitting them and all that. It is really cool to have this, and it is really cool to be doing what we're doing because Kazoo can tell you and Am can maybe tell you, but there was a local event at which I competed for hardcore, and I didn't win or anything. That's not the bad part. The bad part is I got no feedback. I don't know where I could have improved. I don't know what was cool about what I did. And I felt like if I was going to be in a competition, it's really crucial to actually hear that because as a Gunpla builder, well, no, it's as a YouTube builder, I'm speaking to y'all that I get my feedback through y'all through Facebook, through Discord posts, through YouTube. So that's my feedback. But a lot of y'all don't have that. And so you are your own track record. So only try to compare yourself to your past skills, never to other people. I do want y'all to compare yourself to other people during events because events are specifically meant to be compared. You're supposed to take away what you can improve or what you can dumb down or what you can, you know, where you can truly like perfect your build. So we are moving on to a new person from the build. Their name is Joe Pass, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think this is just called the high grade Zigok. I don't see a name for this one. I don't see destroy and enter Zigok. Oh, Zigok Remnant. There you go. Remnant. Never mind. It does have a name. Remnant. Hey guys, best of luck. Just in case you're still judging, I'm off work. I'm at work. Oh yeah, no, we are judging, bro. I do appreciate you for stopping by though. Okay, cool. So it does have a name. It does have a name for it to give me. Who wants to go first on this one?
I'll take first stab on this one.
Atticus.
All right. So for the Zigok, so I gave it a 3 for Actually, no, I'm gonna strike that.
Oh, Kazoo, now your mic's doing a thingy.
Then a 4 for posing. I know the high grade Zigok is not exactly. Can you guys hear me?
Now we can. But
now we can.
As you first started, for some reason, it just like faded out. It was weird.
Oh no, that was my bad. Yeah, so I gotta give it a 4 for posing because I know that you don't got a lot to work with the high grade Zigok. I mean, it's an old high grade. I mean, it's looking at my backlog. It is high grade number 18. So yeah, it's about as old as they come. There's not a whole lot to work with. And so I feel like he did what he could. He gave us 3 dynamic poses. He tried to integrate some Halloween flair with the candy bar. He was working with what he got, and he didn't have much to start with. So I'm giving him points there. For style, I gave it a 3 for style because I think, if I'm not mistaken, when he says remnants, my first thought is like unicorn, like Xeon remnants, like the things coming out of the fucking woodwork, just old ass suits that are shouldn't be running by any shape of the imagination. I feel like that's kind of what he was going for, and so like it's different, but like it's so overdone almost, I feel, because there's so many kits they did it to, and it's basically just like a weathered kit. I mean, that's kind of what they're going for. Skill level, I'm gonna give him a 4 for the paint job. It's very clean paint job. I like the separate colors. I like the minor chipping and stuff like that. I like kind of the muted colors. It feels old. So like if that was what he was going for, he definitely pulled it off. Creativity, kind of in the same boat with style. I gave it a 3. He just did a remnant, weathered version of a kit. I don't feel it's super unique. And then I feel like the candy bar was kind of thrown in there to make it Halloween. I don't feel like this was necessarily purpose built for a Halloween build.
All right. And
Okay, so I did 3 for pose, 3 for style, 3 for skill, and then 5 for creativity. Or no, it's not 5. Sorry, got all my stuff. 3 for creativity. I would have liked to see a little bit more of a background, maybe some more candy in the background or something. Maybe even the Zagong drowning in candy inside of a bucket.
yeah, like the scene where the water Zagok is drowning in the water. Maybe it could be a Zagok drowning in candy. That'd be cool.
Like M&M's or something.
Yeah, dude.
About this kid.
Yeah, that.
All right.
Something that I noticed about this kit was something weird going on with that waist. I couldn't tell if that's original with it, or if there's some sort of special painting, or if that was maybe resin printed.
Yeah.
Because you can see some gaps here and there inside the. I don't know if those are black splotches, or if maybe that's like 3D printing layer lines or something like that. But I think the scar over the eye was a very unique touch, and then the painting I think the painting is great. And that I did like the fact that they gave us 3 separate poses, and they still used the same prop in the same pose instead of bringing in new stuff. But yeah, I would have loved to see something a little bit more going on in the background. And again, it would have been amazing to see this thing drowning in like some candy or something.
Guess I'll hop on for the next one if that's fine.
I didn't go for this one. Wait, did you do this Zagok yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, go.
Okay. So for pose, I'm gonna give it a 3. Like Elias says, you're kind of working with what you got here. I think some of the poses were really good. The Zagok is an older kit, so I'm gonna give him a little points for that. For skill, I gave this a 4. I thought the paint job was super clean. I like the separation here. Also, the eye, the scar across the eye. I think they did a fantastic job with that. I think it's really, really clean how that looks. It looks almost natural. I would have liked to have seen a little bit of metallic paint there, though, so it doesn't look like it had been repainted and would have kind of matched the rest of the kit. So for style, I gave it a 3. It just looks like a remnant kit, a weathered kit. I do like that it has those marine style colors, though. For creativity, I gave it a 2. Like many have said, I would like to have seen it doing something besides just being an HG Zagok. And I think those things on the waist might be a little bit of attempt at the 2D art style, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Shizzle.
Cell shading almost.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
Like
The white stuff.
Yeah, I do want to just re-highlight, because I don't know if I said it, the chipping, though, on, like, the decals, like, the white bands on his arm. It's hard to see unless you zoom in, but, like, it is nice. It's really
Yeah,
good there.
that's
Pretty
one of the reasons for skill I gave it a 4. It's got some really decent decal placement. The chipping on those are great. I think they avoided going over like crazy on it,
Right.
which is a hard thing to do when you're looking to go into a competition. You want to show everything you possibly can, but they kept it very minimal, which I think
Yeah.
like all their details are on point for what you would expect of this.
All right.
I feel the execution is his strongest feature.
Yes.
Maybe we didn't agree with the plan, but like he executed amazing.
Pass failed
Yes.
successfully, boys.
Yeah.
So, I love that phrase because it actually happens sometimes. All right, so I'll go, and then we got one more after this, and then me and the judges are gonna go ahead and break away. I'm gonna have them all tally up their main scores, send them my scores, and judges, how we're gonna do this is we've all been making our own plot on them. So like, I'll put mine in chat, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and if you could help me out, just knock out the math for them real quick, and then just kind of like put them in order. And just to reiterate, guys, we do have 4 prizes, so that means we are gonna have 1 master grade winner, and then we are gonna have 3 high grade winners. Surprise though, if you live in the US, I actually have the chance to send you some holographic reflective decals of your choice of color between red, gray, blue, orange, or red. And what does that mean? It means that if you have a Gundam that sits in the light of day all day, that's fucking great, because at night that motherfucker's gonna glow. So technically we have 5 winners, right? I was only gonna stick to 4, but after just kind of like seeing everybody's efforts and everything, I just kind of want to give back a little bit more. And that was gonna be free shipping out of my pocket, so I don't give a fuck. So if I could just use that for somebody, make somebody's future build look cooler, that'd be awesome. So going on the Remnant Zigok, I'm gonna give the poses a 4. Because one, I do kind of like this one right here. This picture is actually pretty cool because it used a really, I don't know what kind of background he's using, but I like how in every single picture you kind of can't really see. Oh, it is a booth. You can finally see the corner right here, and that's the fabric being bent behind it. But the first and the third picture, really cool. And I like the little tilt. I like how he did it more of a right angle too. You can tell he even pulled the camera back a little bit so that way you can get more of the fish. As far as style too, I really like the colors that you chose here. There's definitely a lot of colors going on. In fact, it almost looks like the bottom of the torso is a different, like it's like a brown compared to the green that's the top, right? And
Trading your old phone insane.
and so it's also the decals, like Kazoo said, that really got me, but also how you have the simple clean decals too here at the bottom and in other places. So I don't know if that's just how those came or whatever, but I really enjoyed that. That was really pleasing to just check out and everything. Now as far as skill, because I don't know if this is hand brushed or airbrushed, I think it was airbrushed, I'm gonna give the skill a solid 3, bro. It was the only reason it's not a 4 is because the waist throws it off too. The cell shading, the like shading that they did, I wish you had kept that to like at least the green portion of the top or something, because it kind of makes me think of it's like underwear or like a diaper or something like that. And so
It's the iron butt.
It's the Iron Maiden chamber, yeah. And as far as creativity, I do give it a 2. I like that you used the Kit Kat, and I really like this one, how you broke it and he's like, here, you get half. Like, that shit's adorable. I really do like it. But like we were talking about, if you got this candy, everybody knows you don't just got one candy. You got more candy than that. You could have put this dude drowning in some candy. But then again, y'all seen that meme where it's like, hey, mystical Zigok of the water, what is your wisdom? And it's just a recap title of like, suck titties, spin fitties, get litty, something stupid like that. And it's like the Zaku from the water barely peeking out of the water. You could have did that with Skittles, M&M's, some candy or whatever. That would have been really dope, because that would have been really empowering the theme. So far, Zen and freaking Red Death are the only ones that I've actually seen fully try to capture the embodiment of this event. So I like the attempt here, but I do apologize. I can't give it a solid 2. So going forward, thank you for that entry. we're gonna go ahead and move on to Kicho-sama's last build. Okay, this is the last entry. I'll go ahead and go first since I'm already sprechen these words. But so this one did not have a name. The only reason this one is even posted is because a little bit about Keiichiro-sama is that he is a very, very busy man. He is a editor. I'm not trying to put him on blast, but our man's is so fucking important. He is pretty much like a constant editor for a very important YouTube news channel. That's like in a whole ass another continent and like another country and stuff. So he is definitely working, but he is able to compete in here because, you know, he has a certain PO box that's within an acceptable place. So I was like, yeah, man, if you don't mind me sending it there, because I'm not shipping anywhere else, because I'm a dude on a budget, all right? He was like, that's cool. So I was like, all right, cool. So he sent these to me, and I don't think he really knows Discord that well too, which, by the way, I understand some of our users are not too tech savvy, so that's kind of why I mainly like helped him out. When he sent it to me, I double checked, and I was checking a while ago. There's no name to this. There's just no entry, or like no crazy captivating name. So it's just called entry high grade. Also, I want to go ahead and start by saying that it was supposed to be just one kit, and I'm a little tight here. I'm pretty sure the main focus is supposed to be the Zaku, or this, whatever this is here.
Sniper.
The Sniper Zaku, and then you just have the what is that? It's another type of Zagok, but is it the one from? It's like a water Zagok, isn't it?
Oh, that's the At guy.
Oh, At guy.
That guy.
There you go. So I think that's just backup. I think that's just homie, because your other pictures always primarily focus on him, and in the third picture you showed him. All right. So as far as pose, the pose, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid 2, and the only reason that it's not anything more is because I get it. Like I said earlier, a successful paint job should not limit the mobility or functionality of your model kit. I don't think that you should be without anything, and you shouldn't be able to not do something. And if you have a bit of a chunky spot, or you do see that you know something's harder or tighter to move, then, you know, take what you learn from that. You know, if you want to use excess paint, because sometimes it is a skill to use heavy coats of paint to make up for easy movement, right? Some people like to go heavy on thick paint, like on the ball joints, so that way that shit is secured and in place, right? Exia meaning for their ankles. People like to really double coat and triple coat that shit. So as far as pose, I give it a 2. Because it's just kind of the same pose all around. Style, I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. Judges, tell me if you got the same feeling about this, but I have amnesia from a car accident that I was in a couple years back, but I definitely remember these. Y'all remember the silver statues of the Dragon Ball Z figures that came out from Burger King?
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavy metal Piccolo, the heavy Goku, the metal Vegeta, and all that stuff. That's what this kind of reminded me of. It definitely reminded me of those, which is pretty cool. As far as skill, my boy, I also give it a solid 4 because of the memory that you brought back. I like how you were so detailed here. But if you look at the armor, you guys, he also did a really good job with a little bit of weathering details here. Maybe it's a little bit heavy in some areas, but I do like the notion, and you can tell there's literally weathering everywhere, from little certain chips on the head, not even all the way around, just certain chips, to the snout, to the gun, to the barrel. Even the chest has it, the plates have it, the knees got it, all the way down to the foot, and that's fire. I do like that. Now as far as creativity, because I just feel like this is just a build with a really good paint job. It doesn't really keep to the theme of what we asked, and the background, I don't know if you made that or if that's just a buyable one. No, actually I think you made that, because looking at it now, I can see the normal action base underneath it, and then it looks like you just had some rocks or some kind of plate that you made with some possibly chicken wire. And if this is a pre-built base, I want to know where you got it from, because it's dope. But yep, that's me. That's all I got. Judges, who's next?
I guess I'll go next. I gave it a 3 on the pose. I would have liked to see the Zaku in more of like a hiding position behind that wall. My first initial thought when I saw this, I thought of Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. I don't know if that's what he was going for or not, but if that was the case, that'd be a little bit on brand with the Halloween theme. Style, I gave it a 4, and I gave skill a 5 and creativity 5, just because of the amount of detail that's been put into this. And I remember seeing this a couple times. He posted it in our Discord as he was working on it, and I asked a lot of questions because I'm big into hand painting as well. And yeah, this man sits there and hand paints this all the time. It's crazy. I don't know if I'll ever get to that amount of detail.
Same fucking here.
Yeah.
Metal, your mic good?
Yeah.
Fire. Let it rip.
I guess changing the USB cord helped. So when I was judging this, I'm gonna be upfront and honest. I judged it as a whole. I know it's supposed to be that. I now know it's supposed to be just the Zaku, but I judged it as a whole. But I don't think that makes it much different from what you guys have said. So for pose, I gave it a 3. I like how it gives the imagery of the Zaku is walking. It provides a little bit of motion to the diorama, which kind of stands out to me. For skill, I think the dry brushing and the weathering on this, and if you look at the act guy, it actually looks like it has some like rust on the head. Like, you know how an old car will get kind of textured when it rusts? That's kind of what I'm seeing overall on this, and so that's really cool for me. It looks washed out. It looks like these guys have been at war for a long time,
Yeah, you can see
and
it on
so
his
that's what.
head too, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can see it all over.
You can see it all over. Like this screams to me the war is ended, and they don't know. They just found out, or they're trying to walk to the next checkpoint. They don't know. So for skill, I'm giving this a 5. I think the hand painting alone and the brushwork is fantastic, and the weathering and textures on it really throws it over. Throws it to the 5 for me. For style, and also let me point out that base that's a custom base. That looks like they tried to make, like, there are some rocks in there, yeah, but it looks like they made, like, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of crustard, but it's like Mod Podge and sand and dirt mixed together and has the dry. So there was a lot, like, whatever went into that base was a lot of skill. That looks like a piece of XPF foam behind it with all these, like,
chicken wire or something, right?
It's like, yeah, it's like chicken wire, just wire in general. But I have to really give them high points for the skill on this. Now for style, I am giving it a 3. I'm not the biggest fan of weathered kits, especially over weathered kits. So if I would have like a 2 for that, but I think they did such a fantastic job with the weathering here that I'm going to bump it up a bit. And finally, for creativity, I'm going to give it a 3. I think overall it's a really great build.
Fire, dude. And now, not to interrupt before we go to the next build.
Hey, what about me?
No, I like that because that was honest feedback. So far, and this needs to be said before Kazoo and Am go, I hope all of you are just truly taking what we're saying. We're not ragging on your shit. I swear to God, all right? I wouldn't even have begin to have thought about hosting something like this if I didn't have an only foot to stand on. Because, dude, you can't seem like a fucking dumbass when you gotta go, oh, well, I know all about this and this and that. I pride myself on being a dude who just shares what the fuck he knows. Not that I'm teaching you what I know, because I don't even know if what I'm teaching you is right. I just think it's cool, it works, and so I'm sharing it. So I like that you guys are sharing all of this, every entry that you guys did. Thank you for sharing them with us, all right? But also, I hope that you're taking in what we're trying to share with you. Go, let it rip.
I guess I'll go. I want to start with the pose. I give it a 3 for the pose. It's nice to see kind of not necessarily dynamic, but like Metal Man was saying, like an in motion pose. It does give it a sense of life and motion to this inanimate, non moving object. Looking at the skill level, like I have to give it a 5. Like just the hand painting, just the texturing, the stippling, the color it's all great. It's amazing. The whole thing kind of evokes like to me it makes me think of like a little pewter figurine or statue.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like something like a commemorative like trophy award thing. I do feel that as far as style, that it lost some points. Is that it almost feels too uniform. Like it doesn't necessarily feel weathered. It feels like it's made of pewter. Which I mean that's a cool effect, but if you're going for weathered, it's a little too uniform. I feel like you get the same patina finish across almost the entire kit, with the exception of like his calves, his abdomen, and his biceps. I do like that he put on the Goof Custom shoulder. I like that was added. Something doesn't belong on the kit, and I always like that, especially on a Remnant kit, to see field repairs made using salvaged parts. I see like a crack in the face plate. I'm assuming that was intentional for weathering. I like that little effect. Skills 5, style I gave it a 3, creativity I gave it a 4 for creativity, just because I've never seen another Gunpla kit look quite like this. It's a very unique effect. I've seen him 2 or 3 of his other kits, and they're all distinctly his, and I appreciate that about it.
That's pretty cool. That I love that compliment. I can't wait to actually hear something about myself like that. Like, hey, I can see, like, I do a lot of metallic colors, and that seems to be Fudo's favorite thing. I've told Am time and time again, it's not my favorite fucking thing. It's just what paint I have the most of, coincidentally. So you get what you get, right? But I guess I could say metallic has become my calling card too. So that was a really cool compliment. Very kind of you.
The only nitpick I'd make about it is that he did such an immaculate job painting this. I would have liked to have seen some seam removal, particularly on the forearms. You can see the seams, and that's the kit. That's not hitting anything he did. But if you were going to put in the time, effort, and love that he clearly put into this kit, I would have liked to seen just that little extra step beforehand of some seam line removal.
Right, how we talked about how Red put in, as much time into his kit, but put like twice as much into the display around it. That's really using what's in your powers. So, yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Amp?
I already went. I already
Oh,
said.
you did?
But I would like to note that Peter Osama said Mad Max Zaku, I Sniper
Oh,
is
you
the
did?
name.
Yeah, he
for
did
that.
put that in the bottom.
Cool. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. I am so sorry, guys. I do. So it's Mad Max, right?
Yeah, he added that like after our stream started.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I added it right now. So, guys, this kind of seems like that's it, man. That fucking, that's what we're looking at right now, right? That's what it's called, Mad Max.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, Mad Max Zaku 1 Sniper.
All right. So oh, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna comment is that I don't know if I like Zaku 1 or what they used to call it, the old type Zaku.
Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 results on my side. Y'all look at the.
That's what we got.
Right. You have 9 results on your side too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Want to make sure we didn't miss anybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and send my results to the judges, homies. I'm actually gonna also put them up on screen, just so that way you guys can see what you tallied overall, like what your score was. So because it's cool, you can see mine. That doesn't mean that that's your placement, because we still have to add up Am's, Kazoo's and medals. So we're gonna see, we're gonna order them from there. So let me go ahead and place my entrance in chat, and then I'm gonna go to the restroom, check on the cats real quick, guys, and then we're gonna take a little recess. I'm gonna let the homies do what they gotta do in chat, and then I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna play some music that actually is safe for me to play. YouTube, don't hold me, god damn it. I got the band's permission via Twitter, and if you go check their Twitter, they will kindly tell you that they love, that they want you to, you know, that you can listen to their music, alright? So, and it's funny because if you ever watch my streams on Twitch, like, you would only ever hear this music. So, y'all hang tight. I'll give you a moment. I am going to leave Discord from my PC so I can join on my phone, because I don't know how to work that shit around. So I can basically talk to the homies without, you know, y'all hearing. So I will be right back.
Stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why do you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it crowded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Or maybe can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why.
Meet the new Google Pixel 8 Pro.
It's not the same when I'm with you. You open up, I fall right through. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. How long's the shoreline anyway? I've measured every other day. Tide washes all my work away. How long's the shoreline anyway? But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in. When the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again. When you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to enter. I'm not supposed to know that the silence answer. I've got to let it go. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer. I'm not supposed to know that the silence answer. down at first, straight down, you know. You just can't see very far. I've been thinking that I can't quite get enough time on the inside of the cycle that you spin with gravity and dust. I'm falling in between the planets and the sun into the orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. That orbit that surrounds you. Now the space is filling up, satellites that I can't seem to keep track of. I get the feeling I'm not quite made of the right stuff to float between the rings of cosmic metal love into the orbit that surrounds you. That 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 orbit that surrounds you. And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees. And then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen. The sun, the earth, the wind, the rain, and holding out for change. And all the snow you couldn't let go, you danced atop a train. I'll go wherever you go. 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 I'll go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go between the words we shared, or I'll still there to show us where we'd be. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go. I'll go wherever you go.
Meet the new Google Pixel 8.
Don't meet the new Google Pixel 8. Meet me, Fudo, because we are almost done. We are almost done. How'd y'all like that album, by the way? That's Good Kid. Good Kid's fire. Good Kid.
You need to drop that.
What?
Drop that on. You need to drop that on Spotify. Yeah.
The link? Yeah. Absolutely. Alright. Alright, cool. I am back. So I'm gonna go ahead and just search this out. Cool. There we go. So can y'all hear me over the music, guys?
Music is too loud.
All right, now you guys can hear. Now, yeah, I can hear it. That's just loud. So, all right, guys, we are back. We did the math. The math added up, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the results in our little YouTube chat. So, in order to, God damn it, man! What are my notes? All right. Turns out one I thought I closed a little while ago didn't. All right, so here is our high grade winners, man. In the order. I don't know how it's gonna post. Damn it, it didn't post like I wanted to. Oh well. But basically, long story short, we're gonna go ahead and go over this. It do be looking like. Psych. Alright, so first place we have Red Death. Red, you did a phenomenal job, man. You did absolutely fucking fantastic. And then Zan, we got you for second place, bro. You did really good. And this is how we did the points. So we added up all of our points, everything that I gave those builds, plus Am, plus Metal, plus Kazoo, all of us, we added up all the points and then we just kind of put you on order. And from what it looks like it worked out pretty well. So far, like I said, we were going to have 4 prizes, but we are going to go ahead and do 5. So, shout out Suzanne and Red Death for being the first and second winner. Kitaro-sama, with your Mad Max entry, my boy, you won 3rd place, and we're going to show you your prizes. Don't worry, this is the fun part, alright? So, you won 3rd place, and Joe Pass, newest to the Discord, you won 4th place in the high grade competition, my boy. And so congratulations to all of our high grade entrants. I will now show you your prizes. So let's go ahead and start with 4th place, Joe Pass. I will hit you up in Discord, man. I don't know if you're in the stream right now, but I will hit you up because I gotta get your address so I can know where I can ship those decals to you, and then we'll go from there, right? So 3rd place is going to be Kitaro-sama. Kitaro-sama, you actually won some really badass decals that I had ordered. Go. Damn cats. Alright, so you won some goddamn decals, man, and a nice little gold background so you can take, really cool pictures. But wait, Billy Mays here with another fantastic offer. A Mark II G-Frame has wildly appeared and is ready for sorting. So good job, my man. I will make sure I send this to you ASAP. And by the way, we'll talk about how soon I'll send all the packages. I want to make sure I have everybody's addresses first, and then we got to figure out how much all this shit's going to be entirely. So congratulations to you, man. This will all be coming to you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for entering. And then, Zan, Zamboy Advance, my boy. I know you had the master grade, but let's see what you can do with your new death sight. So congratulations to Zan for winning a brand new, as you can tell by the goddamn one. That's just a horrible place for us. No, it's not. It's on the plastic. We're good. Hell yeah. So this is pretty cool. You want a high grade death sight, man. And I want y'all to know that all the prizes were actually picked by judges. Not like they picked out the prizes entirely, but like I asked them what place and everything everybody should get. So that's awesome. So yeah, man, thank you to everybody who participated. That is going to be that. Unless you're Red Death and you won first place! Red, I'm very proud of you, man. Before I even show you what you won, I want to tell you, your build actually is really, really awesome. Very inspiring. I've also always wanted to work with the fluorescence and everything, but I'm just too chicken shit to ruin a kit like that because I don't have that much faith in me. But my boy, it shows that you have faith in yourself, and that's why you won this P Bandai UC Engage Gunpla. So congratulations, man. I hope you've been playing UC Engage wherever the thing is. Don't forget, I actually have a clan in here. I am ranked 71 because your boy is just balling like that. I got some good suits. I'm strong. Have me as one of your friends. I guarantee you, dude. I'll beat any fucking mission for you. I got the squad. So shout outs to Red, man. I really appreciate your efforts and your work. Tell your lady thank you for helping you take those pictures too, because it definitely worked. Share this kit with her. Let her build like the backpack duster or something, since you know she helped out. So yeah, dude, that's first place. Now as for the Master Grade, it was a little tricky as to what we were going to do for you. We thought we were just going to, put you in a box and put you on a boat and just kind of ship you out and just, send you to China and have you kind of develop their secrets and come back better and stronger than Devon. But, yeah, that's not going to work. And also, that's expensive. But, first place, I do want to tell you thank you. But, I wish we had more Master Grade entrants, but the Master Grade thing was kind of a late plan. One thing we did not talk about on stream because it shouldn't really be the main factor, but the initial contest size was high grade. It was always supposed to be high grade, but due to the fact that we had some people, or that supposedly had some people that were keen on entering Master Grade, we said, you know what? Okay, we have 4 prizes. We can go ahead and do that. We can make one category for Master Grade, and then one for a couple for the high grade. But I think the 2-to-1 prize ratio was pretty cool, and I'd like to tell you, Kitaro-sama, you actually won again, my man. You won first place in the Master Grade prize, and you won a high grade RX-78 Origins kit. So good job on you, man. This is a really awesome kit. I don't know how the high grade builds. I know how the Master Grade builds, and the Master Grade is pretty badass. But yeah, congratulations to Kitaro. So I'm gonna put all your stuff together. I'm so glad that I just realized that that's less shipping that I have to do. So thank you for that. So these are your prizes. I'll make sure that everything gets out to y'all safely and as soon as possible. If you want to get your packages sooner, you're more than welcome to pay for shipping, you guys. But I do get my new prosthetic leg here pretty soon, and I got some appointments that are gonna pay for it out of pocket. So it may be about like 2 to 3 weeks before these are gonna get out. Maybe even a month. I'm so sorry. But we had this fun. You won the prizes. All my prizes get to who they need to get to, and all my love is to all you fuckers. And I appreciate my judges for being here. How long was this stream? Anybody? Can it? Damn, this turned into 2.5 hour stream. Whew, that's crazy. Like I said, I thought this was gonna be a quick one, but I'm not gonna lie. If you guys couldn't tell, it actually became a pretty awesome learning process for me and my judges and my friends here. We kind of we had a judging system that we were going to use, but that didn't pan out. So for us to have to use this method on the fly and it work out so well and be so fair, is really, really awesome. I'm very, very happy. Oh man, my floof. I can't win with it. But yeah, man, I really appreciate everybody for being here. Winners, DM me your addresses. So once again, I'm just gonna make the call outs. Oh wait, Zan! Oh shit! I forgot! Technically, 2 of you saved me shipping because Zan lives here. Zan could just get his price. That's fucking awesome. That's dope. And then Red, you know, I'm not saying you should, but you know, you're always welcome to come visit, my bro. You know what I mean? You came to one of our meetings, you can come to another and maybe pick this up and save your boy some shipping. Just saying. Cough cough. But regardless, man, that looks like it's gonna be it for me. I'm hungry. I want to go to the store, get some food, get some soda, come back, play some video games, enjoy the last of my day off, and then tackle slavery tomorrow because fuck, I don't want to. I'm so glad that my my camera screen is over. My camera is over my entire display because I'm still sharing my screen, and one of the winners just sent me their address. That was fast, very fast. So I appreciate that. I turned display off. We were safe. If you guys want to, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's obviously how you found me. I do want to let you guys know that you can even support me now for as low as literally $1. You can become a freaking member of my YouTube channel for $1. Get your name in the end of all the videos, and essentially just know that you're supporting a good cause. All the money and the proceeds go back into buying future prizes or for paying for the shipping for the prizes to get out to you. I've got my job. I'm good there. I've got a fucking wall of Gunpla, so I'm good, right? But I want to get y'all to that level. So just support your boy, share my channel. We got 2 new videos coming out next week. One's going to be the Gundam Central review video. Metal Man's going to fucking love that one. By the way, Metal, you're mentioned like 2-3 times. You need to watch my YouTube channel. You've been mentioned a lot more in my videos.
I know.
I'm getting into the third party. It's because I'm getting into the like, I'm finally, like next video, blue electroplated Phoenix, dab on.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, saucy. So, no, yeah, definitely because Gundam Central is... I actually learned of Gundam Central before Gundam. So, that's pretty cool. Come here. You want to tell them hi? And they walk away. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Do y'all want to say anything, judges? Anything?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks to all the participants.
Yeah, dude. Thank y'all, man. So, Ham, you good? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing?
I've been talking to everybody. They know.
Okay. All right, man. Well,
The real ones know.
The real ones know. But for the most part, man, I hope all of y'all have an awesome rest of your day. May y'all be safe. You know, love, peace, and